And the starting lineups have concluded. So just sit right back and relax. We'll be back in just a moment. Well, the weekend obviously is in full swing, and so is the NBA. And now the opening lineup for Boston. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. Then it's Baylor. Then it's De'Aaron Fox. And it's Reese in at the power forward. And for Washington, running at the wings, Beal and Abdia. Hachimura and Porzingis, the post pair for him. And it's Schroeder in at the one spot.
And the skills of Brown, not just a super athlete, but a tremendous floor general as well.
Schroeder kicks to Porzingis. And there's the pass to Beal. Kicks it out to Schroeder. There's the triple. The rebound by the Celtics. This their first look at this year's Washington squad.
And looking back to last season, they won this season series as you'd expect.
Well, they were obviously the superior team a year ago, but a lot can change from one season to the next in the NBA. Let's see how this game plays out before we make any rush to judgment as to how they'll fare against each other this year.
Abdia after the basket by De'Aaron Fox. The wide open look here for Porzingis. On target from 13 feet. The last game of the season is always surrounded with a lot of hope. Playoff hopes for most teams. And Greg, hopes for the future for the others.
In one way or another, every player is happy to reach this point. Either so they can finally get their playoff run started, or so they can get their well-deserved rest in the offseason.
Schroeder staying aware and excellent at going straight into the defense in order to get the foul.
Washington shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And they've shot the ball well this season in terms of their attempts, 81%.
And the first one drops. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Aggressive and efficient. Tatum using his size around the rim. That's what this team wants to see more of.
Schroeder and Baylor with the block. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. And they call an illegal screen here.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively. You gotta love that energy.
So it's the Wizards now. 4-point game. Abdia with it. Tatum on him.
A bit of a rut here early, just 1 of 4 so far.
And again, Washington no good.
And staying healthy for Porzingis has been a challenge over his career. Not uncommon for players standing well above 7 feet. Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. So it's the Wizards now, following the bucket by the Celtics. Beal's shot is good. And in New York, even before his injuries, the front office voiced concerns about Porzingis' ability to stay healthy.
Well, the track record for players 7-2 and up, not great. And today's game demands more movement from big men than ever before.
And the shot goes in.
Porzingis showing some passing ability that time. Instincts are there.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Beal gets a wide-open look. They grab their own miss. Porzingis. And it's denied by Fox. Here's Baylor, and the dunk by Baylor.
More and more improved floor awareness for De'Aaron Fox.
And so it's Schroeder with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Wizards.
Timeout on the
They
floor.
trail by 3.
Washington
So
timeout.
timeout called here, the first for the Wizards.
trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
So Boston ends up going with a new group. Robinson on the wing. And then Robinson slams it in.
How about Robinson showing us some creativity down there to get the score?
And now let's take one more look at that great Mobile One drive.
And you gotta love the aggression that he had taking it to the rim there. Sets the tone in a close game like this one. Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside. Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
The Celtics shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
Really hasn't come together for them as a group in terms of free throw shooting. Just around 70% on the season.
For Washington, they won their last contest, that game against Chicago. Douglas against White. Count it.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
To the inside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot two at the free throw line. It's on Mitchell Robinson. The Celtics shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. Porzingis, he's checked in for Washington. Wizards have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Morris passes to Porzingis. And it's blocked. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Williams. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Wizards trail by 4. Here's Morris. Williams with the block. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And Duran slams it in.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close.
Your Wizards.
Celtics out in front. They lead by 4. We'll be back shortly, live from Washington.
DC fans, a big round of applause.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Celtics.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
Well, the attack can come from a lot of ways, either execution or by just getting on the bounce and driving it in, and that's where they've been very effective tonight.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. And it's Fox, then it's Bailey, and it's Reese in at the 4 spot. Last game for the Celtics, they pick up the win against the Hornets in Charlotte.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
Impressive to see them on the road just step up and have that kind of offensive performance.
Robinson's checked in for Porzingis.
Well, this is when Fox is at his best. Once he gets a step on the defense, you're pretty much going to read the back of that jersey.
Here's Schroeder. Pass to Hachimura. It's rebounded by Bailey. Boston leading by 6. Outside Tatum. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Tatum's got his second bucket tonight. And you talk to the great ball handlers, and they say, Greg, that footwork is an underappreciated aspect of it. Why is that?
It's like a dance. You're eluding the defender mostly with your feet. The ball handling part is just making sure the ball comes along for the ride.
Baylor, that one goes in for him too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
Yeah, and watching that, all kinds of contributions and just little things that guys were doing to chip in for that win.
Okay, fans, that was your Wizards Youth Dance team. Let's make some noise.
And the Wizards with possession. It's a 10-point game. The Wizards with another miss.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
In college at Gonzaga, Rui Hachimura was a finalist for the Player of the Year award.
And not bad company that year, Kevin, alongside Zion Williamson and Ja Morant. Probably one of the most talented fields for that award we've seen in a long time. So accustomed to carrying the load offensively every night, so Beal picking up 2 in transitions to help.
And now the first timeout call here for Boston.
It's T-shirt time. If you want a T-shirt, make some noise. Here they
And
go.
so Fox will bring it up for the Celtics.
It's your Wizards answer.
To the paint. Boom, he jams it straight down.
One more time.
Fox does a great job of sizing up the defense and then finding a hole. So good at getting in there.
Wizards trail by 10.
Here's
Schroeder, here he goes. And the basket is good.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
Tatum passes to Brown. And Brown throws it down.
Unselfish play by Tatum, getting it to a shooter in rhythm instead of chasing his own shot.
Schroeder surveying the floor. Outside for Beal. And the foul on Rui Hachimura. That's his first foul. Abdia's checked in for Hachimura. Duran, he's checked in for Boston. Jones comes in for Fox. Brown the pass to Baylor. And the dunk by Baylor.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Here's Beal following the bucket by the Celtics. Lobbed up there for Robinson.
A heady play there from Schroeder, zipping the pass to the teammate who had the cleanest look on the possession.
Here's Brown. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Brett, we've seen star players continue to angle their way onto what some would call super teams.
Shooting for Boston.
Is that good or bad for the league?
Well, I think at some point that's going to probably play itself out. I mean, every organization, Kevin, quite frankly, is looking for the best talent they can. So if you could pile up 3, 4, 5, you're going to do it. But at some point financially, it just doesn't make sense. So I think there's going to be a time where you're going to see that dissipate a little bit as teams put themselves together.
Morris. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. For Washington, they had gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight. Boston making some changes. Williams, he's checked in for Duran. And it's Williams in for Jaylen Brown. 1:51 left to play here in the half. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
1 on Kispert.
Second.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The Celtics have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6. And he sinks the second. Wizards trail by 11. Morris inside. He's against Williams. Count it. Good.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
White with it. Now Abdia defending. Williams dishes to Williams. The kick out to Williams. Rebounded by Douglas.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it. As a big, once you get position inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
Outside, Jones. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. Wizards making a switch here. Robinson's checked in.
Basketball. Coming onto the floor for your Wizards.
1:03 left here in the second.
Mitchell Robinson.
Driving inside. Here's Douglas. It's rebounded by Baylor. Baylor's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Outside, White. There's the lob to the hoop. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Douglas for 3. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Jones, the pass to Baylor. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
Wizards trail by 8. Pass to Avdia. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Here's Porzingis. The rebound by the Celtics. Williams has got 4 rebounds in this game. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The Celtics have shot 75% at the stripe, 6 of 8.
At the line for the Celtics.
And both free throws good for Williams. Now, here is Morris. Off target with the free throw line, Jay.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Celtics lead by 10. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Bradley. The old saying, no rebound.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Boston found themselves in a close game in the first. They had a 4-point advantage at the end of the period. An excellent second quarter from these guys, and they lead by 10 at the half. And let's get your thoughts, big fella, on the Celtics.
They were getting after it on the glass. Like, wow, they got a nice edge in that department.
And that's going to do it for us.
All right, let's make some noise.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. And Schroeder's got the ball here for the Wizards. Trailing by 10. Hachimura and Porzingis, the post pair for him. Running at the wings, Beal and Avdia. And it's Schroeder in at the point. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Basket good. Fox has got the lead up to 12 now for the Celtics.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
He's doing everything he can to put this game to bed, and great score there to help his team. Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Schroeder passes to Avdia. Up top, Porzingis. Wide open. And another miss by Washington.
Not been an easy start. 3 straight misses here on these possessions.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Always a good sign of maturity and steps forward when you can take this kind of effort, focus, and concentration on the road to get a win.
The drive by Schroeder. And Baylor with the block. Inside, Brown. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got his 5th assist in this one. Wizards trail by 18. Passes to Avdia. Right side, Porzingis. It's deflected.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime.
And he comes up with the deuce. And the Celtics lead by 20.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
Davis is checked in for the Wizards. The Celtics also changing it up. Duran, he's checked in for Baylor. And Jones subbed in for De'Aaron Fox.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Wizards have gone 0-5 to the start of the second quarter. Extremely cold shooting coming out of the locker room. Here's Schroeder, and it's blocked.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
It's hauled in by Porzingis. It's been a pretty tough stretch for them.
And this will be an important possession. It's really essential. They put a stop to this run. And the best way to do it is by great execution.
The potential Schroeder has is pretty exciting. Such a lightning-quick point guard.
And Washington making a change here. Douglas is checked in.
Taking 2 shots.
Schroeder hits them both. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Tatum trying to break free. Brown, good. Brown's got 10.
And Brown is just a physical beast, especially inside where he gets whatever he wants.
Here's Schroeder. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Second personal foul.
All the officials are all over that one.
He's made all 5 of his attempts at the line so far. Robinson's checked in for Porzingis.
At the line for 2.
Schroeder hits them both. Boston leading by 20. And Dennis Schroeder gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Morris is checked in for Washington.
Team foul. Coming onto the floor for your Wizards.
Outside Tatum. Hands it from downtown. Tatum's got 5 points in the quarter.
Nice work by Tatum. A better three-point shooter than many scouts thought he might be.
2 minutes. 2 minutes remaining.
11 feet away.
2 minutes.
Here's Robinson trying to get open as Hachimura. And he's able to get it back. Tatum against Beal. Tatum deciding where to go with it. Fires the 3. Here's Reese. Doesn't go that time. And the Wizards now going the other way. 1:30 left to play in the third. Here's Morris. And Boston with the rebound.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
Love how Brown distributes the ball, keeping his eyes up at all times.
And that one is good from Bradley Beal.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
Jones, the pass to Reese. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. The Celtics have made their free throws at a pretty good clip. They've hit 8 of 10. And Washington making a change. Avdia's checked in. And then for Boston, Grant Williams comes in for Jason Tatum. And Derek White subbed in for Tyus Jones. Beal, some solid defense from Brown.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
And another miss by Boston.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Outside Robinson. Kicks to Avdia. Shot clock at 5. And it's blocked. And they recover it. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Celtics substitution. De'Aaron Fox.
Stolen by Robinson. Fox against Beal. Shoots over Fox. No good there. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. It's the Celtics as they end the third quarter with an energy burst, a 19-7 run. We'll be back shortly, live from Washington. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And it's Fox with the ball for Boston. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead on the floor for Boston. They've got Jaylen Brown. De'Aaron Fox out there with White. Then it's Durant. And it's Reese in at the 4 spot. Washington's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Here's Schroeder. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocked.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Avdia with it. Picked up by Brown. Avdia, the pass to Porzingis. Porzingis is double. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
Well, not making things easier on themselves right now, that's for sure.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Baylor, he's checked in for Durant. And it's Tatum in for Jaylen Brown. Robinson pulls it in.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time.
First team.
That's foul number 2 for him. The Wizards shooting only 27% from the field, looking pretty ugly out there. The pass to Avdia. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Personal foul.
Back in 2017, Denny played professionally in his home country, representing Israeli basketball. He was a stud.
And for Avdia, he managed Brent to rack up 3 consecutive Israeli League championships.
Yeah, he really was the go-to guy, and he became the youngest MVP in league history at the tender age of 19. So doing all of that before entering the 2020 draft had a lot of NBA teams intrigued that, look, this guy has played in big games and in big moments. Could he do that for us?
That's to Porzingis. And Baylor with the block. And he recovers it. And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis. Celtics leading by 20. Here's Reese. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Straight rim rocker.
It looked like Greg for a second, like he might rip the cylinder loose. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Washington calls timeout. Well, Greg, analysts evaluate player performances on the floor, and sometimes we've seen the players fire back. They're not happy with the criticism.
You know, it's a risk you take, but if you treat everyone with kid gloves, you're really not doing your job. The audience expects a level of honesty, and quite frankly, players don't mind you criticizing their game. It's when those critiques become personal.
Everybody, those were your Wizards dancers. Make some noise.
Here's Schroeder. Top of the key, Porzingis. Back to Schroeder. Shoots over Fox. It's rebounded by Baylor. Baylor's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Fox kicks to Baylor, pass to Reese. Here's Fox. To the inside, stolen by Avdia. And now the fast break, Schroeder with the ball. And Baylor with the block. And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here.
Wizards ball.
passes it to Avdia. Finds himself wide open and drills it. Avdia's got 5 points in the quarter.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Assist goes to.
That's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Schroeder kicks to Porzingis. Another one falls for Washington.
In the medium range area, Porzingis catches the ball in turn. He almost treats it like a post-up.
And Tatum with the basket on the assist by Baylor. And the Celtics lead by 21.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Fox against Schroeder, and he gets the bucket.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
And Baylor with the block. It's stolen by Schroeder. And they pick up 2.
At 175 pounds and lanky, Schroeder still has some strength, especially on those tough finishes.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Celtics.
Tonight, they did a great job of getting everyone involved. They had the good passing, and that led to some open shots.
Solid play, definitely, Kevin.
And this will be a big win for them. Lucky win number 13 now in the bag. And so much great talent coming into the league, Greg, every year. That 2021 draft class, in particular, looks very strong.
Absolutely. Anytime you got just a couple potential stars, but from the looks of it, upwards of 5, you know it's been a special draft. Clearly a foul.
First team foul.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
You love how they've lived in the paint, making the defense just consistently have to collapse and still finding ways to convert.
You probably have to touch on as well that tonight their penetration has been awesome. I mean, they put force on this game, attacking off the bounce, and a willingness to do that has paid off.
White against Chandler. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And the dunk by Baylor.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah. Definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Chandler with the steal. Knocks it loose.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Second team foul. Shooting for Boston.
That's good from Chandler.
2 shots.
Chandler hits them both. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Washington Wizards. Left block shot on the way. And they'll get another chance. Here's Kerr, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
Woo, one of his favorite moves right there, guys. Chandler with the ball. Robinson picks him up. Baylor up top. Back to Chandler. Here's Horford. Boston again missing. Oh, and a fast break for the Wizards. White, good.
And you can argue this is White at his best, just an absolute terror in transition.
And Williams slams it in.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
That's it, folks. The NBA regular season is in the books. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.